So Super Bowl, it's the Bengals and the Rams.
Yeah, are you going to watch?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yes. I was kind of hoping the 49ers because I don't really care for the Rams, but...
Oh, you don't?
I don't.
Why?
Because their coach is a smug little young... I just want to flick his face every time I see it on the screen.
You want to flick his face?
I just want to flick it. Like, because they put it, when I see him on TV, I just flick my finger. Like, get out of here, McVay.
Oh, you do that deal where you, like the I'm crushing your head bit?
Yeah, but I just flick. I don't crush their heads. Yeah.
Okay, well, that's very generous of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because a crushed head,
yeah,
typically death.
But you know what? I really like Joe Burrow. I wish he wasn't in the AFC. I wish that we would have beat him twice. So I'm probably going to be rooting for the Bengals because you're typically supposed to root for the team that beat you, so it doesn't look like you got beat by chumps. But sometimes it's real hard to root for the team that beat you. But yeah, I think I'll be rooting for the Bengals.
Chumps.
Yeah.
I love that word.
I know.
Oh, it's a good one.
But explaining that rule to my children, they're like, no, we don't root for the team that beat us. I'm like, yes, because you don't want to look like you lost to losers.
Yeah, don't lose to chumps.
Right.
It's a good rule for life.
I'm going to have it embroidered on a pillow, I think.
That would be great. Throw a pillow for your couch.
Yeah.
Don't lose to chumps.
Don't lose to chumps.
Oh, do you think Chad and Anna, Gene and Kim, Kevin and Valerie, and Mark and Gail?
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've named all your neighbors.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've seen my neighbors.
I was like, it's Mark, right? And Gail?
Mark and Mrs. Mark.
What about your neighbors?
It's just been a while. It's cold. We don't see each other to wave.
Yeah. It has been, well, it's been all over the place.
Yeah.
Yesterday, you could have gotten out and enjoyed 60 degrees or whatever and seen all your neighbors out there. But
yeah.
You blew it.
I did. I blew it.
You blew it.
Yesterday would have been a good day to get the Christmas lights off.
But no.
Nope. Not my job. Not going to tell them when to do it. There's still 3 houses in our neighborhood, though, with their lights on. And I'm like, yes, we're all in this together.
Well, what do you mean with their lights on? What's that mean? Like they actually turn the lights on or they're just hanging on the house? Really?
Yeah.
Are you guys still doing that?
Yeah, I think so.
What?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't unplug?
Oh, Matt, if the lights make us happy, let us have it, right?
Well, you were talking about you were going to have them down by January 6th, right? Because that's when the wise men...
No. I was not talking about having the exterior lights down by January 6th.
Oh.
I'm talking about Christmas decorations in the house, of which I am in charge of. I leave them up until the wise men get there. And this year, the wise men had an extended stay.
Is that right?
And they didn't come down until like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks ago. Yeah. When was Martin Luther King Jr. Day? That's when they came down.
The interior lights.
The interior lights,
but the exterior lights are still installed and on.
Yeah.
Each night?
Yeah.
I'm surprised you guys haven't at least unplugged them.
Not my job. And you know what? It's not hurting anything.
Have you figured out where they're plugged in yet?
I have a theory.
Is that right?
I have a theory.
All right. What's that
I think
theory?
it's on the deck.
Okay.
But I can't see without going out there. So I haven't gone out there.
Well, go outside.
I don't want to. It's cold.
But it's not.
When I go to look, it was.
Okay.
So there you go.
All right.
I know. So the lights are on and they're up, and we're not the only house in the neighborhood. And the other 2 houses or 3 houses that have their lights on still are much nicer houses than ours. So it's kind of like, okay, they're not trashy. We're not trashy.
So you think that means you're classing up the neighborhood?
No, it means that we are still spreading joy.
I almost started singing the Grinch.
I wondered if you would.
The Grinch, what are they called? The Who's. I almost started...
The Whoville Choir.
Singing the Whoville Choir. Yeah. See, I don't allow myself to be the choir, the Whoville choir, after the wise men leave.
That's not true. You were doing it in October.
That's my rule. No, it's not that. It's after October, because October, I'm too busy going, ooh.
That's true. That's true.
I'm too busy.
Yes. Too busy with the October sound effects. My bad.
Loving October sound effects. Yeah, there's no time for Whoville singing. Come on, Kate. Get it together.
Get that garbage out of here.
Yeah. I got chicken fried steak. Yeah. Wasn't feeling it.
That surprises me.
Yeah.
You ordered chicken fried steak?
Yeah, you're right. It follows my try more different things on the menu rule.
Okay. Okay. Good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm proud of you. Good job. When you ordered the chicken fried steak, what came with it?
Hash browns, which I didn't eat very much of.
Okay.
And toast. I got an English muffin.
Okay.
And then it was smothered in gravy.
I was going to ask, did you get your gravy on the side?
No, but by the end of it, I did scrape it off. I did scrape off a decent bit. It was a little bit too rich.
Yeah.
A little bit too much. Yep.
But was it good?
No. It was pretty disappointing, actually.
Oh.
Yeah. So spent all those calories. I didn't finish it, which is rare for me to not finish a meal.
What was it that wasn't? So was it the meat or the gravy or?
I don't know.
Okay.
Probably the meat.
Yeah.
I just was not feeling it.
Oh, nuts. Well, I'm proud of you for ordering it.
Especially this was Sunday morning, so I had some drinks Saturday night. You would think I'd be all over
Yeah.
that. But
You think that would be the fix?
yeah, so you think that's too unhealthy of an item for me to order?
It shocked me that you ordered it. I love a good chicken fried steak.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me about the guy at the Peanut, Mr. 10 Gallon.
Oh, God. So I sent you a picture. I sent you this text message about this pretend cowboy that was at brunch. I almost posted him to social media, but then I thought that was too mean.
Maybe.
So I just sent it to all my close friends instead. And it's funny. What do you think about him?
Okay, he's pretend cowboy because his eyebrows and his beard were manicured. Is that it?
And he was in the city. You know.
Oh, they never come to town on a Sunday?
There was no horse parked outside.
Well, it's illegal on Sundays.
Yeah, he was also too jovial. He was also too...
Okay, so your expectation of a cowboy is like Sam Elliott, the Marlboro Man, and this guy is more like, who's a good...
I don't know. You know country music. I don't.
I know, but I'm not even thinking of country music. I'm
Tombstone.
thinking of like...
Tombstone, the film Tombstone.
You're thinking of Tombstone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or what's the TV series that was on HBO? Oh, damn it.
I'm trying to think of the word, though, where men are metrosexual. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yes. Yeah.
That's the word I'm trying to get to.
Right.
So cowboys can't be metro?
Correct.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean,
I couldn't think of that in the text, and I was like...
The dude was loud.
Maybe Saturday was haircut day, though. So maybe he just got freshened up.
Well, this was Sunday.
I know. So, that's what I'm saying. It's the next day.
I see.
That's why he's in the city. He got all manscaped up, and he's going to the Peanut to buy some wings for his lady. I don't know. I think, though, that manscaping and the fresh bearded lines and the eyebrows are actually, they're a thing now.
You think this guy's hot?
I didn't say he's hot. I'm just saying it's not as far-fetched as this guy's pretending to be a cowboy because he's got a hat on and his beard is trimmed.
Yeah.
It's not like all cowboys are Grizzly Adams.
I think I think they are.
Grizzly Adams did have a beard.
You did zoom in. What's that from?
Gosh. Is it something with Adam Sandler? Jeez. I don't know. I did zoom in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I appreciate the time that he takes to... Because beards are in right now, but it's almost like guys grow beards and they don't have to do anything to them. They just grow them. And you're like, well, you should keep it. And I'm particularly talking about my brother here. My brother kind of lets things get a little Grizzly Adams. And we're like, hey, buddy, bring it back in.
Well, when I've had a beard before, Brent Martin, Brent Martin with news. You hear him here doing the news on KJ1055 a couple times now.
He's got a sophisticated beard.
He does have a sophisticated beard. And when I've grown out my beard before, he was like, well, hey, you need to trim your neck up, right?
Yeah?
And I was like, that defeats the purpose of a beard.
No!
Part of the purpose of a beard is not needing to maintain.
No! You can still have a beard and not look like you just came out of a cave.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I should be able to have a beard and look like I came out of a cave.
Unless you go, Brent, that's the look I'm going for. And then you're like, oh, okay.
But Brent Martin's beard is nowhere close to this guy's. He's got doesn't he have different lengths on his cheek versus his
Let me see again.
Goatee area?
Let me see.
So I just became obsessed with this guy at brunch.
Maybe he can't grow it there. Isn't that weird when guys can't grow like...
There's a little bald spot there?
Yeah. See, I thought that was gray hair on his jowl.
But it looks like it's balding, maybe.
Well, no, I thought it was gray hair.
I wasn't looking at that. Like the part where it is bearded, just above that.
Yeah.
I feel like that's
a sharp line.
It is. It is.
Yeah. I think he just, that's fresh.
Because he was going out. He was going to town.
Yeah, it's the weekend.
It's his going to town outfit.
But look at him. He is a Sunday cowboy. He's got a vest on and a polo with collar popped. I would have ZZ topped this guy. I would have been like, hey, sharp dressed man. Did he have boots on?
Oh, that's a good question. Multiple people asked me if he had boots on, and I didn't think to look.
They had to have had boots.
I didn't. I was so obsessed with his hat.
Not dirty boots.
And his face that I didn't look at his shoes.
Yeah, he had to have had boots on. Like his Sunday boots. His nice boots.
It's going to town boots, is what you were going to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. And look, he's on his phone. That's not very cowboy-like.
Because cowboys don't do technology?
Not the cowboys I've seen in movies.
And no, you're right. They are attached to the wall.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they've got the separate handpiece and the separate mouthpiece.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind.
I think you need to update your cowboy movies because in Yellowstone, they use cell phones all the time.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I've not seen Yellowstone, even though I hear all these good things about it and its spinoff.
Yeah.
1886 or something?
1883.
Oh, I was close.
You were.
But yeah, I became obsessed with this guy at brunch. I couldn't stop. Maybe if that chicken fried steak were better,
you would be distracted by your food instead of the cowboy.
Yes.
I get it.
There are no other cowboys with him either.
Really?
They had a reserve table. Yeah. The guts when people reserve a table at a bar, first off. And
why?
I don't know. I feel like it should always be open seating.
I mean, Sunday breakfast time, it's busy. You got people coming, get a table.
Yeah, it was ahead of the Chiefs game, too. I feel like...
Yeah, perfect.
I feel like you gotta...
Did they stay for the Chiefs game?
I guess I didn't stay for I went to early brunch. I went there like at 10:30.
Okay.
So I didn't stay for the Chiefs. I watched the Chiefs game at home. But I think they did. Because the rest of his table is all dressed up in Chiefs gear.
Well, yeah.
But he was cowboy.
It was, Sunday.
What do you mean?
I mean, he probably went to church. Good cowboys do.
You think so? You think he went to church?
Sunrise service. Outdoors with the Lord. I don't know. I'm pushing it now.
I love that accent.
I think it was smart to reserve a table, especially if you're going to be there for the Chiefs game. Then you've got a spot.
I think you have to earn it by getting to the bar really early.
For brunch.
Don't you?
If the option is to reserve, I'm going to reserve. I'm not going to be like, hey, guys, let's go camp out at 9:15 if we can just call ahead and get a table.
Well, yeah, I think if you're the restaurant, potentially, let's say someone reserves the table for noon and the restaurant opens at 10 a.m.
Okay.
Now you don't have that table to attend. That server can't tend to that table during that time ahead of that. There's a bunch of reserve signs out.
Okay, but it's reserved at noon, though. Like, you think they put the reserve sign out, like, when they open?
Well, the reserve signs were there when we got there. They opened at 10, and we got there at, 10:30. Yeah.
Well, then that's the restaurant's fault for letting them reserve.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't do that here. That's what they should have said, but whatever. I feel like maybe they were known there.
Maybe that's it.
I feel like I saw an interaction with the manager.
Secret handshake.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Chest bump. Gotcha.
Chest bumps were happening, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Masked, I'm sure.
No, of course not.
Masked chest bumps, where it's at.
I tell you what, it was weird. It was weird being in Portland, the sheer number of people with masks on.
Mm-hmm.
Like outside and everything.
Mm-hmm.
To the point where it's like, man, I typically don't wear a mask outside, and now I feel like I need to, so I don't walk past someone on the sidewalk. Much different there than here.
Much.
Here, people are screaming into each other's faces. They're going, into their faces.
Or you're like coaching basketball, and everybody's masked, and you go down to the end of the bench so that you could take your mask off to holler instructions and then put your mask back on.
Is that what you do?
Yeah. Yeah. And there's another coach that does it, and his wife gives him such a hard time. I'm like, I at least walk to the end of the bench where there are not children. And then I go, box out, and put the mask back on.
Yeah, you don't want to be the super spreader at the children's basketball game.
Right.
Yeah.
That'd be bad news bears.
Don't be that guy or gal. I got to close this picture of this cowboy. Let me get that out of here. There we go.
Get it out of here.
Yeah. How about that chili I made? I sent you photos of that chili.
Yeah, it looks really good. Okay, but I asked you where the Fritos were.
Yes.
You said at the store.
I said at the grocery store, yeah.
So I was asking where your salty crunch is, and you said jalapenos. But are those fresh jalapenos?
No.
So they don't crunch, right?
They kind of do.
What?
Well, do pickles crunch?
Not that kind. Clausen's will crunch.
What do you mean, not that kind?
I mean, if you get like a jar of pickles that's supposed to last you for like 10 years, they don't crunch. I don't think. Maybe not. But do your jalapenos crunch still?
I feel like they crunch a little bit, but
okay.
Yeah, you're right. They're not as crunchy as like Fritos would be. You think you got to have a salty crunch?
I love a salty crunch.
With your chili? Okay.
And cheese and a dollop of sour cream.
Yeah, there's no cheese on there.
Yeah.
I haven't been buying cheese.
Whoa.
It's been a long time since I know.
Even with your eggs?
Right, yeah. I used to buy sharp cheddar quite a bit. And every once in a while, I would get like a spice, like a pepper jack style. I still allow myself to eat cheese, like, if I order pizza or if I eat out.
That's good.
But I thought, having cheese around, you know what happens.
No.
I eat too much cheese as a result.
Oh.
Yeah, too much cheese.
Then
I feel fat.
Is there such a thing as too much cheese? I don't think so.
But I feel fat, Kate.
It's gassy, Matt. It's just gassy. It'll pass. Yeah. Literally.
Oh, if only the listener could have heard you scolding me. Not scolding me, but after I had too much guac that one night, I had that, like basically a whole, what's it called? A whole
avocado.
Yeah, a whole avocado worth of. I was like, oh, I'm fat, I'm bloated.
It's just the guac talking.
And what did you say?
I don't remember what I say.
You need to go sit on the toilet.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Just go sit down. Have you sat a while?
I think you told me to poop. Sit on the toilet.
It'll go.
I wasn't ready.
Oh.
But yeah, I felt it. That was too much.
That used to be my mom's remedy for like everything.
Go sit on the toilet?
Yeah. Mom, my stomach hurts. Go sit down. Like, well, I hit my knee. Go sit down. Mom, it's not, just try sitting. Okay.
You hit your knee?
Like any kind of, anything.
Any injury, go sit on the toilet.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Go sit. She denies it, but I think it was just like a reflex for her.
There might be something to that idea.
I know. Got a headache? Go sit. All right.
Go sit on the toilet. Like, I've been sitting on this toilet for 3 hours. It's not helping.
It's not helping.
My migraine persists.
Now I feel like my children get you need to drink some more water. And they're like, you always say that. I'm like, well, because you need to drink more water. So, do you ever remember being a child and your parents telling you to drink water?
No.
No.
Do you?
Nope. Not one bit. We turned out just fine.
Oh, even though maybe we naturally drank enough water without needing to be prompted.
I don't think I did, unless it had Kool-Aid.
Right. Drink a Coca-Cola Classic, you'll be fine.
Ugh.
Which actually is a good remedy for a headache. Back to headaches.
You're saying Coca-Cola Classic or Dr. Pepper, caffeine. Yes.
Did you ever drink a Dr. Pepper when I was telling you you had that migraine that one day and I was like, Dr. Pepper?
I didn't have any in the house.
It's just what the doctor ordered. Oh, right. And you were crippled by migraine.
I didn't have any in the house. Yep. And then by the time I had to go get the kids, it was like too late to drink Dr. Pepper. I would have been awake all night. So.
Oh, yeah. I don't want to do that.
Yep. I did have one over the weekend, and I hadn't had one in the new year yet, and it was delicious.
Damn, Kate.
It was delicious.
You did dry January, no alcohol, and then you held off on Dr. Pepper, too. Mm-hmm. So you don't want those empty calories while you're getting swole.
I just was going to see how long I could go without a Dr. Pepper.
For anyone not familiar, Kate is getting swole. She's getting all ready to go for a half marathon.
Woo!
In April, right?
Yep.
And dry January helped you. Now what? Now that we're in wet February.
Now.
What are you going to do?
Gonna get sauced. No.
Is that right? Is that what you're going to do tonight?
No.
Get sauced.
No. I gotta run tomorrow morning, so I'm not gonna get sauced tonight. I still haven't had a drink yet.
Yeah.
I kind of thought about having wine with dinner last night, but I was like, no.
Oh, I mean, that still would have been January, so.
I know, but I was kind of like, celebrate the month.
Nah, you're so close.
So close.
You were so close. And you made it. You made it.
Made it. Survived.
Are you tempted to keep on staying dry? Are you tempted at all?
I am a little bit, but I know that we've got a social function this weekend that I'm probably going to imbibe.
Get wasted.
No. Probably not, because it probably won't take me very much.
Oh, yeah. That's another great thing about taking a break. Save some money when you come back to it.
Yeah, there's that.
No?
I don't know. I feel like I'm a cheap drinker if we're out and about.
Yeah, $2 chuck.
Yeah.
Which is not like $3 chuck, right?
Yeah.
It's like the dollar store raising prices to $1.25.
$1.25.
Dollar General or whatever.
Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree. Excuse me. Dollar Tree. Has that been implemented?
In some places of the country, yes.
Okay. Is it gonna affect your Dollar Tree patronage?
Probably not. There might be some things that I go, I don't know about that, but I'm still gonna get like party supplies and stuff there. So organizing tubs.
Oh, I know you like tubs.
I do love tubs. I organized my junk drawer.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I'll send you. I'll send you a picture of before and after.
Oh, before and after of a junk drawer. That's exciting.
Not really, but I should have taken a picture of what the junk drawer looked like instead of the contents of the junk drawer on the counter.
Oh, yeah, you blew it.
how many pairs of scissors does one require?
3?
In our household, the answer is 4.
Yeah, I was going to say 3. You have the full-size scissor.
I have the pair that just says only mom, nobody else on it.
Is that right?
That gets used all the time.
The children are using your scissors.
Monty and
Monty.
the children. Yeah. We had 4 butane lighters in the drawer. The long, like the candle lighters,
Oh, okay.
Or the grill lighters, I guess.
Yeah.
And 3 of them barely worked and one of them was brand new. So I pitched 3, kept the pink one.
Ooh.
But I also found in the junk drawer that Elliot tried to write a letter to the Queen.
I remember this.
Yeah. So there's to Buckingham Palace. She was like, you didn't mail my letter to the Queen. I was like, well, it's not addressed correctly. So
she saw the contents of the junk drawer.
Yeah, of the junk drawer.
Yeah. Sorry, you got booze on my mind.
I know.
It was a very wet January for me. For sure.
Bragger.
Well, you know me. Probably could dry out a little bit for February, but what am I supposed to do? Stay inside constantly and not drink?
Not see anyone?
Right. Of course I need to drink alone every night of the week. Kate, come on.
I mean...
Just kidding. Eventually I feel terrible and take a night off. So, very responsible drinker.
Very responsible.
Yeah, that's right. All right, Kate, so your photos came through here.
Okay.
I see that the contents that you have emptied from the junk drawer, you've got some wet ones in there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There's the scissors. Oh, maybe I see another pair of scissors in here.
Sewing kit.
Some Post-it notes, sewing kit.
Jolly Ranchers, super glue.
Oh, yeah, you got to have Jolly Ranchers in your junk drawer.
A broken Fitbit. Oh, you can't see this, but if you look at the picture of twist ties, don't forget twist ties and old receipts, because
okay, yeah,
you don't know what to do with that. But if you go to the organized picture, Matt, in the back left corner, there's 1, 2, 3.5 rosaries, because I don't know why we had rosaries like all willy-nilly, but now they're corralled. And then there's a nativity statue of Joseph with no hand.
Okay, I was going to say, I thought maybe that was Jesus.
No, it's
Blurry.
The one-handed Joseph, which we've got him in the junk drawer so that we can fix his hand. But something that I realized when I was organizing everything is we no longer have the hand.
Yeah.
So we should probably put Joseph back with his nativity scene in the box. But now we know where he is, and come December when we decorate, we'll just grab Joseph from the rosary box.
You could put him get a Darth Vader action figure, and you could pose it like that scene in Return of the Jedi, no, not Return of the Jedi, Empire Strikes Back.
Get it right.
I know. Sorry. Gosh. What's wrong with me?
There's no way I would have been able to correct you on that one. So,
where Darth Vader lops off Luke's hand with a lightsaber. Remember that?
Yeah.
I'll never join you. Yeah. Good old Luke.
I mean, this could make for an interesting story. Joseph, the one-handed carpenter.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, I helped at the farm show on Friday for KFEQ.
Yeah.
And there were we had a bunch of KFEQ gloves, and a whole bunch of them were left hands. They were missing their right hand.
Nuh-uh.
One of the members of there was a bunch of gloves, and there was 13 left-handed gloves and no right hand. And so one of the sales guys had said, well, with a bunch of farmers, we may have someone with just a left hand come by. I was like, damn, man.
Yikes.
And then I saw someone with no hand. Swear to God.
We've got an extra glove for you.
Lost it in an implement or something, yeah.
Yeah. That'll do it.
Or due to lightsaber. I don't know. I wasn't there.
Or lightsaber. Exactly.
All right, so you included this. You shared this with me a long time ago. This letter that Elliot was sending to the Queen, where it says to, and then colon, the Buckingham, and then we got a new line, palace, and then from, and then your address.
Mm-hmm.
It's fantastic.
Half of our address.
There's, oh yeah, you're missing the city and state.
Yeah, like
and zip code.
She's like, I can't believe you didn't mail that. I'm like, well, don't know that it would get to her, babe.
Oh, hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah.
What did it say? What did it say again? Can you remind me?
I don't know. She sealed it before I could read it.
Oh, okay. And you're not allowed to open it now?
I mean, I'm tempted to open it and check it out.
I bet it's great.
Like, what do you have to say to the Queen?
So you're going to ask her if you can open it?
I feel like I did, and I think that she was like, don't worry about it. So
okay. So basically, no. Okay.
I'm like, well, if you get arrested for
oh, like it was a death threat to the Queen or something?
threatening the Queen, or
that'd be great. Oh, 9-year-old sends a ransom note or something to the Queen.
Or like something offensive about Harry and Meghan.
Oh, you think that's what it was about?
I don't know, but I'd rather believe that than like a death threat from my sweet 9-year-old.
Oh, okay. Aww.
Aww.